Assalamu alaikum. Welcome all. My name is Ahmed Munshi from Shiraz Auto. I'm the Diagnostic Technician and Foreman at the workshop. We just want to give you a few general tips for your fuel saving and general advice for your vehicle. Okay, I've often been get asked, is it necessary to warm your car up in the morning before starting off your journey? Well, in my opinion, with the modern day vehicles and electronic ignition systems, it would not be necessary to warm your car up in the mornings. I would advise you to rather drive it at moderate speeds. While the vehicle is under load, it will warm up much faster, and then once it's at normal operating temperature, you would drive it as normal again. But you could always refer to your owner's manual if you're in doubt. How often should you change your engine oil in your vehicle? Most manufacturers recommend you change the oil at least once a year or every 20,000 kilometers, but obviously you'll follow your manufacturer's specifications. On a Mercedes-Benz brand, our petrol and diesel vehicles would get the oil change once a year or every 20,000 kilometers. If it's an AMG vehicle, you would have the vehicle oil changed every 15,000 kilometers or once a year, whichever one would come first. But always refer to your owner's manual for when the oil should be changed. You can change the oil more frequently. It will be better for and prolong the life of your engine. Another question we always get asked is, how often should I replace my wiper blades on the vehicle? So wiper blades, you'll use it mostly during the summer period or during the rainy season. But you will use your wiper blades as well during the winter months as well, especially if there's dew or frost on the windscreen. So not only the wiper blades needs to be checked, as well as your washer nozzles that spray onto the windscreen. With regards to wiper blades, the checks that you can see or do is you can see it starts leaving streaks. That would be one of the early signs that wipers needed replacing. Or you can find there's sometimes tear on the wiper rubber itself. With regards to our Mercedes-Benz brand, sometimes on the wiper blade itself there's an indicator which starts to turn yellow and will indicate to you when the wipers need to be replaced. Another popular question we get asked, should we use a 93 grade fuel in your vehicle or a 95 grade fuel in the vehicle? If you're using a normal average everyday road car and it's not a high performance vehicle, I would recommend using a 93 grade fuel for the car. If you're driving a high performance vehicle like an AMG vehicle, then I would recommend using the 95 grade or highest grade fuel available on the market for that car. But if you're in doubt, always refer to your fuel flap on the vehicle. It would indicate the correct specification fuel for the vehicle. And when it comes to diesel, we get 500 ppm, 50 ppm and 10 ppm on the market. 500 ppm is used mostly for your truck vehicles as well as your agricultural vehicles. 50 ppm is used on most diesel vehicles today on the market. 10 ppm diesel can be used on most diesel vehicles because it's much cleaner. You'll get less smoking on the vehicle, it won't clog up your injectors so easily, and it will increase the lifespan on your catalytic converter and your TPF as well. Another question we always get asked, is it safe to drive your car until your reserve light comes on? Most manufacturers do not recommend driving your vehicle until your vehicle is in the reserve fuel range. What tends to happen is you get a lot of dust particles in the fuel which will settle in the bottom of the fuel tank. When there's lower fuel in the vehicle, the dust concentration is much higher compared to the fuel, and this gets transferred into the fuel system of the vehicle. This can lead to blocking of the fuel filter and as well as your fuel injectors. And driving on reserve fuel also would strain the fuel pump on the vehicle.
Forever, inshallah.